Okay, today we're going to be talking about depths and tones using shading. The first thing you're going to want to do is figure out what kind of shading you can achieve with the utensil you're using. So you're going to draw a tonal bar, and I'm going to use the style called hatching of shading, and I'm going to just hatch little lines and try to make it darker as I go. That's going to show me about how dark I can get using a simple marker. So for depth, we're going to use shading to make an optical illusion. Using shading gives this the 3D effect of being rounded. I can also add a shadow underneath it, varying the darkness as it goes out. Might want to practice this with various geometric shapes before attempting anything bigger. Your shadow down here is always going to be the darkest part of the object. Now I'm going to show you how to draw more than just geometric shapes. We're going to draw a hole in the ground. Now let's assume this is our hole in the ground. It's always going to be darker where the light recedes from the eye. So down here at the bottom, I'm going to shade it darker. And go lighter towards the top. It's always okay to go back and add extra layers. And shade around the outside. And now shading when drawing a person. So here we have our little stick figure. He's happy. So let's say he's wearing shirt, pants, shoes, and I'll give him a baseball cap. So let's assume he's got wrinkles in his shirts. Using shading, we can provide depth. Put some shading under where his arms are. Some shading up here where the baseball cap shades his face. Bottom of his shoes is going to be darker than the top. Shade under where the sleeves are. Shade under there. And that's just the basics. Let's say we're drawing something a little bit more complicated. Like the human eye. The eyelashes are obviously going to come up here. We have tinier lashes down here. We can make this look more realistic by adding shading where the eye gets covered by the eyelid. and where the skin creates shadows. I'm going to add a little bit darker where the eyelid covers the iris, and a little bit lighter where it doesn't. And that's the basics of shading.